Hey everyone, so I am about to experiment with Reddit ads. Now, we've been running Facebook ads for some time now. We've been working through Claire Pells' Get Paid Ads program, but we have decided to start experimenting with Reddit ads a little bit. So I figured, why not share this experiment with the community? So I'm going to walk you through how we're going to set up our Reddit ads. Obviously, I do not know if this is the best way to do it, but I thought it would be interesting for you to see how we've set this up and then for us to share a little bit of that data with you in, say, 2 weeks and let you know. Because I know there are lots of folks who are interested in trying something other than Facebook ads. Okay, so first things first, I do have a Reddit account already. It's obviously just a business-ish one, but you can create a brand new one and that's totally fine. So I'm gonna, okay, so I'm not able to actually change that. So okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and name the campaign. I'm gonna call it something really simple, terrain course, and then the name of the course that I'm gonna be running an ad to. And then let's look at our objectives. So we have a couple of different options here. We have brand awareness and reach, traffic, conversions, video views, and app installs. Now, because A, this isn't an app, and B, we don't have a video, it's going to be one of these three. Now, just going off what I understand of Facebook ads, brand awareness and reach is probably not going to get us the best bang for buck. And then conversion would require us to set up a custom conversion event with a little bit of code on this button or whatever action we want people to take. So path of least resistance, easiest thing to set up for right now will be traffic. So that's what I'm going to go with. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then let's name my ad group. So I'm going to call this copywriters, freelancers, and small business owners. And then let's look for communities. So this is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about running Facebook Reddit ads. You can specify which communities these ads show up in. So we're going to keep adding communities here until we hit the million person mark over here. So freelance is another really big community. Let's do freelance writers as well. And one other community I'm really excited about testing out is freelance for hire. It is relatively small. It's only 20,000 people, but it is exclusively freelancers that are looking to pick up projects. So that makes this course really relevant to them. So let's see, what else can I put down here? Digital nomads is one that I'd like to try as well. Okay, so we're still only about the 50% mark, so we need to add a few more in. Let's look at digital marketing. 150,000, no. Let's just look at marketing. So that should get us quite a bit closer. All right, so we still have about 300,000 to go. So let's look at email marketing, 20,000, and then maybe graphic design. Okay, a little more to go. Let's do, entrepreneur. Okay, we're in a good place. Now let's exclude things like maybe sweaty startup. So sweaty startups are small businesses that are more manual labor focused, things like car washes, mechanics, some brick and mortar stores, vending machines, etc. So not quite the audience for terrain. And then we're going to be looking at specifying some locations. Now we don't necessarily have to do this, but I'm curious to see what this gives us. All right, so US and Canada, and then I'm not going to mess with any of this. And then let's talk about placements. So I want to do both feed and conversation placements. Feed posts, placements are things like this. So big, in the middle, kind of, they look like actual posts. And let me see if I can find an example of a conversation post. Okay, so these show up more on mobile, but they show up once you click a post. So they show up when a user has actually tapped on a post. So I'm gonna do both of those, and I'm just gonna do a really low budget just because this is just a small experiment. And then let's call this terrain course ad. And then this is the ad I set up earlier today, but I'm going to show you how to set this up. So Reddit ads are a lot simpler than Facebook ads. You really just have room to put one sentence down. So I'm going to do how I raised my average project size to 10K plus. And then you want to pull images. Now, there are two types of things that I've seen done on Reddit. You can either go with these, very produced looking, very polished image styles, or videos, etc. Or you can go for something that has a little bit more of like an organic feel to it. Just whip something up on Canva. For the card image, I believe it's 1200. Let's look at this. Yeah, so it's 1200 to 628, and then the thumbnail is 400 by 300. So I'm just gonna go ahead and upload the ones that I made earlier today. So let's do this. So really, really simple. And then we're gonna add the destination URL over here. And the domain comes over here, and then you choose a call to action. Choose whatever makes the most sense for you. I will go with a learn more. And I'm not gonna allow comments. You can, if you're feeling brave. People on Reddit can be a little ruthless. I don't want to deal with that drama just yet. And yeah, so that's essentially it. You can add a tracker if you have something set up. So like if you're using any of these, you can add all of that, and they have all of the instructions here. But really, I'm just looking for the path of least resistance over here, and we can optimize as we go along, and this will give you an example of what things will look like. So in a conversation, this is what it'll look like. Classic, all of that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to review the ad. So it'll show me everything that I've set up, all of my details, and then I hit publish and it'll go live. I've already set up this campaign, so I'm not going to do that. But once you're done, come over here, and it should say in the beginning, it'll say it'll say not displaying over here, just because it takes a minute or two for it to get to the point where the ad has been reviewed and it's live, etc. But yeah, so once we're done, we're gonna run this ad for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna see what data we have, and I'm gonna share that with the community. But if you decide to set up a Reddit ad, let us know, and we can swap strategies and see what's working. Awesome, thank you so much.